How to tell if a guy is using you. Today I'm doing part 2 of this important topic on how to spot a user. Don't forget to download the guide to the top 10 male dating personalities that can lead to heartbreak. It's your free gift and it's in the description below, and I'll see you on the other side of this. How to tell if a guy is using you. So welcome to part 2. If you haven't yet watched part 1, I'd encourage you to do so. I've got 7 signs of a user in that video, and I'm going to give you 7 more crucial ones here today. Number 1, all your time together is one-to-one. So this is something really common that I see both with clients, discovery callers, lots of women who talk to me who are really, really keen on a guy. But the big complaint is he just doesn't hang out with friends, he doesn't want to make more connections, it's always one-on-one. It's a real sign that a guy isn't incorporating you into his life if he's not eventually spending time around you in formats outside of one-to-one. It's great if things are progressing, it might have started one-to-one at home, but then you're going out of the house more and maybe he meets one of your friends. Things should roll on that way. But if it's consistently just one-to-one, if there's no progression, if he's always got excuses, it's a real sign that guy could be using you or is using you for one or more of the boyfriend benefits. Number 2, he rarely stays the night or asks you to leave afterwards. So this is a pretty common sign in users, particularly as it relates to sex, but it can go on to guys who also don't want to fully emotionally connect and want to use you for some of that connection. If a guy never wants to stay after sex, if he never wants to spend time around emotionally connecting, that's a really strong sign that guy's using you. Number 3, he's consistently inconsistent. So you keep trying to get more out of him, and maybe you have the talk to him that, hey, I want you to put in more investment, or I want you to do this, and he verbally agrees, but he's just consistently inconsistent. He might step up his game for a while, but the relationship kind of smolders along at this moderate level that never really, if you're honest with yourself, makes you happy. The guy who's using you is happy to sit in his relationship comfort zone, and even though he might talk the talk, he's not going to want to meet you in yours. Number 4, you don't get out of the house together. So this is similar to all your time is being spent one-on-one, especially if you're not even going out of the house at all and there's a consistent pattern where he's changing dates and inviting you around instead, or he's always just wanting to come to your house and not do anything else with you. And the time there might be quite good, but if that's all it is, if he's never getting out of the house with you, that's a really strong sign that that guy's using you. Number 5, he consistently guards his phone. So this is one that the users and the players have in common, is that they don't want you emotionally disconnecting before the point where they can get what they want. Now for the player, that's just sex, but for the user, that can go on a lot longer because he wants to keep that emotional stickiness up. So he's likely to be protective of his phone. He's not likely to want to give you reasons to emotionally disconnect from him. Guarding of the phone, especially long-term, is a strong sign of a user. Number 6, he's not keen to try exclusivity after a reasonable amount of time. So it's understandable that at the beginning, a guy's not going to want to jump into a relationship. A woman's not going to want to jump straight into a relationship. You want to take time to sell yourself on the idea, to have great experiences with that person, and to say, I want to have these experiences more often and more consistently. But if over time you've had those great experiences together, after months of these great experiences, and he still doesn't want to commit to being exclusive with you, it's a sign he's either using you or is emotionally unavailable. In either case, you're being used for that connection. In either case, he's still wanting the support and companionship of having you around. And in either case, you've got to call a spade a spade. He's using you. Number 7, finally, is your intuition tells you he's using you. So what's stronger than a woman's intuition, right? But unfortunately, perhaps due to upbringing or previous bad relationships or something else that's gone on in their life, a lot of women, a lot of you, lose that trust in your intuition. Your intuition is one of the most powerful senses that you have. If it's telling you a guy is using you, investigate it, trust it. We've got a video on how to tell the difference between insecurity and intuition. So if you are doubting yourself, that video should really help you to tell you which is driving you. But don't ignore your intuition. If it's telling you something, investigate it, believe it. Well, that's the video. Thank you for watching. That is the 14 signs between the two videos that a guy is using you. Make sure you check out the part 1 if you haven't already, and be very aware of users. Because while a player can hurt you and use you for sex, a user can drag things out for years. I don't want that for you. So make sure you download the guide as well, the 10 male dating personalities that lead to heartbreak. So that will help you along with the user video to identify these guys that aren't right for you. Don't forget to hit that big red subscribe button, hit the little bell so you get the notifications, give the video a like, and I will see you in the next video very soon.